Welcome back to your local news radio station, the best evening news around. I am Esmeralda Vasil, and this is Z51, the only news radio station that isn't complete static. Now, I am pleased to announce that our 666th broadcast will coincide on All Hallows Eve. Luck of the draw that this happened? I don't know. If you'd like to celebrate with us, then swing on down to the town square. We'll be set up there for the festivities, and say hello. Yeah, speaking of the festivities, it's going to be beautiful this year, the biggest event of the year. Now, there's going to be all kinds of drinks, like mulled cider, and pumpkin everything, pumpkin bread, pumpkin cookies, and just a wide variety of pies, and I don't know, there's just so much every year. So make sure you head on down there. The town's going to be lit up beautifully with some lights sparkling everywhere. The leaves will be falling, just blanketing the pavement in just beautiful colors of reds and oranges, and just a beautiful mix, some greens in there. The air is going to be just the perfect temperature, and on every shop that will be open and available for you to walk in during the festivities, there will be a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern, that will be lit to keep out unwanted spirits. Now the main event, the bonfire, is going to be lit just down in the center town square, so make sure you don't miss that. Now it's going to be huge this year. I hear they're bringing in all kinds of different things so that it stays lit longer, and it's going to be set ablaze right at midnight, when the veil between the spirit world and ours is the thinnest. 666 broadcasts. Now, I have to say, and I'm sure that the others, if they were still here, they would all agree that it has been a joy and an honor to bring you the local news. Alright, so let's head on off to the weather. It looks like tomorrow's forecast is going to be just as rainy and dreary as it has been all day today. Just overcast, no sun in sight. Just how we like it here. The rain's going to be pelting down. It's just going to be a crisp 45 degrees. Actually, it's still raining now. You can hear it right outside. It's just so relaxing. So if you're cozying down for the evening, get yourself some hot mulled cider or tea and just relax this evening. It's going to be quite enjoyable. Well, don't worry tomorrow if you're afraid that it's going to be a little too cold when you're running errands. And you want some place to warm up, then the sinkhole at the edge of town, it is, last I heard, giving off a hot 80-degree heat waves just pulling out from it. It's continuously doing that, so why don't you join the rest of us? Step aside with your neighbors and just tell some stories, get all warm before you go back out into the cold fall evening to run more errands. Oh, this is correct, okay. Before I continue our evening news, I have a letter from our esteemed Chief Jones. He says that with harvest season quickly approaching, he wants to stress that we all stay indoors at all time and to remind our children not to go following any of the strange floating lights into the cornfields. Thank you, Chief Jones. We are very lucky to have such brave men and women in our force. They're just looking out for us. Oh, it seems that we have an unexpected caller this evening.
Hi, I am the man who called in earlier.
Oh, hello. Yes, I do remember you from this morning.
I was wondering if you heard any updated noises coming from inside Mrs. Robinson's house.
Oh, yes. Don't worry, yes. If any of you listeners were also concerned after hearing the news about what our caller, our very concerned neighbor, called in about, there has been an update. Thank you, sir, for reminding me. Yes, there has been an update. Since he has reported the strange noises from within Mrs. Robinson's house, the police have foregone an extensive investigation, and they have found or heard no such strange noises. They did, however, discover the distinct form of her slumped, decaying body in a rocking chair. So, it is my great relief to relay to all of you that, in fact, Mrs. Robinson has indeed stayed dead. Nothing to worry about there. Another excellent reminder of how wonderful our police force is in this town. Now, I am certain that you may have already heard this certain rumor, but it is true. The local band, Funeral Smiles, has signed a contract. They've sold their soul, so to speak, with a big-time agent. So, a lot is happening here. A lot of good things are coming for them, and it is told that they're going to be moving to Hollywood, and they're going to be making just a lot. They're already having an album already planned. There's a lot in the works. It's going to be fantastic. In fact, I recently did an interview with one of the lead singers, and she said that they have one song that they can share with us tonight. So I'm going to share a little snippet. And then after the evening news, I'll share like the whole song. They did record form for us. Keeping it old school here. So, yes, I'll be playing a snippet, and then the full song, a sneak peek from their album. They signed the record deal, and they will be moving, I believe, at the end of this month. Yeah, it seems very exciting. So, we will play that for you in, well, you got it? Okay. Right now. Well, I can't wait to hear the whole song. That just sounds positively delightful. Very joyful, too. Like, I just felt so happy. They certainly have a talent. Well, their lead singer also told me they will be going down to Hollywood and that their songs will be available on radio stations that actually won't be complete static other places. We probably won't be able to hear them other than the songs that I'll be able to play because they're going to be in a big time place where static doesn't happen. But we'll have to keep an eye out for them. Speaking of music, now I know you all don't listen to this radio station solely to hear me drone on and on this evening. But yes, we will be cutting to a 9 p.m. all music hour. So you'll get your musical fix without my voice interrupting all the time. So we're going to be playing the full version of that song, like I said, but first, the chordettes. This radio station broadcast is brought to you by Franklin's Cleaners, reminding you that they have been locally owned and operated for 50 years. Franklin's Cleaners. They get blood out of anything.